little Brenda lost it all one day, no tears. Government took it all away in fears. Kids, stolen life, a mess, nothing left. But she fought back with every breath. A husband locked away for trying so hard. Brenda's heart took blow after blow. 15 years gone, but hope's a bright star. She showed the world what they didn't know. She's bringing it back, Brenda's new dawn. Living her life, singing her song. Starting over, no chains to bind. Loving it all, pure peace of mind. She's helping others rise and shine, teaching joy from a heart so kind. No looking back, just moving ahead. In her story, no tears are shed. From ashes, Brenda stands so tall. Brenda's living, showing what she can do. She's bringing it back, Brenda's new dawn. Living her life, singing her song. Starting over, no chains to bind. Loving it all, pure peace of mind.
Hey guys, hey, how's it going? I don't know if I was able to get that out there. I'm trying to get my the bringing Brenda back photo change there. Darren had made a nice thing. I came up with another idea, but nobody's following through on this for me. I wanted to make it look nice. Now this is an old background from centuries old. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness and gracious, there it is. Thank you, whoever did that. Okay, so hi Brenda, have you been a little busy? Oh, you have been a little busy today. And how are you and the rest of y'all? Yeah, okay, thanks. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Gunnar. Okay, thanks to Gunnar. Okay, following through on that. All right, so what else you got going on? I'm glad you're having a busy day. I think that's good to keep yourself busy during the day and take her easy in the evening and come and watch the show. Yeah, I was trying to keep busy planting some seeds and stuff today. Fact over Liza, she comes in, sent me some seeds. And, oh, I forgot to send an invite to Priscilla as well. Let me see if I can do that. Priscilla, where are you? If I even know how to spell Priscilla, I'd be better off. There it is. So yeah, I'm actually getting together and I'm straightening out the paperwork. For once in my life, I've got a bug in my butt, as I'd say, and I'm straightening out some stuff, especially seeing what's going on with Chris down there. I think what I got to do is, and what did Herbert? Why didn't Herbert ever come on in? Herbert, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? See if we can get a shout out to Herbert. Come on, Herbert. Let me see. I'll share it to my text. Maybe that'd be easier. Okay, Herbert, and I got one more. Right, we got Priscilla, and we're gonna send them a shout out here. Let me see, Priscilla. Oh, I forgot. I spelled her name different. Um. Oh, Tammy. Ledbetter. Tammy Ledbetter. Are you? Is that who you've been all along? Cecile. Okay, here she is. All right. And I think I sent one to this dude, Farzan. He's got some story. Farzan, I should tell him if he wants to come on. We'll open it up. Hey, you want to come on to my show? I'll be like, let me know. I'll send you the link. What about you, John? You want to come in? Hey, Dr. Death. Anybody wants to come on in, just let me know, and I'll give them the heads up back there and tell them to let y'all in. But we can do it this way, and there's nothing wrong with that. I was watching this. What's that one girl? Um, it's Liberty. I think it's Liberty Hangout. Um, she really gets out there with the interviews and asks people questions and stuff. And these liberals or whatever you call them, he, she's, or something, are really giving her a hard time. So I just didn't know if you had seen any of that. Let me see. Let me see exactly what it's called. I could maybe put it in the chat or something. Let me see. I watched that stuff on YouTube. Let's see. I also been keeping track of what Allie Carter's got going on. What is it? God, Sex, and Love. She does the reports for Allie because they always got to stay in disclosed locations because of this bullshit. Because if you know too much, they try to try to erase you. We'll just put it nicely, okay? Yeah, Liberty Hangout. I think she's doing a cool and fantastic job. I don't know. Oh shit! I don't have it bright and turned down. Let me turn this. Here. Let me send. I'm live now. I'll let her know. Okay, I'll let her know. Tammy. Ledbetter. Haven't seen her in a while. Oh, she's sending a cute little. She sent me something cute. I'll go ahead and throw it on there.
The end of this performance shook everyone. Watch full version and first comment.
Oh.
Lost on January 29th of 2024. Didn't see them until December 23rd of 2024.
Oh yeah, everybody's got that's Meg Stan coming on there. Everybody's offering to put your stories out there, but sometimes they're like, send your video, and I try to do it and it doesn't work. So I don't know. Sometimes people are trying, but it's a big fail on getting my video onto that Meg Stan and Jamie, whatever they got going on. Hey, Dr. Death, what do you got going on today? I seen Danielle popped in here earlier today. I don't know what was going on with that. I've got, I think I have this would be my third job possibly coming in here with, we'll see what happens. But I pretty much had the interview and she was just like telling me what I'd be doing. It wasn't really, she wasn't asking me nothing. She was telling me this is what you're going to be doing. So I'm kind of excited about that. Plus I'm working at a nonprofit, but I'm a paid employee there, and all I got to do is easy stuff. Met some nice people, by the way, as well. Everybody seems to have some tragic story in regards to little kids and stuff like that. Very nice people that I met up there, and it kind of worked out. And I think that's why a lot of times that I think God, all these man. What do you think of my shirt, man? I just got this, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Peace, love, and all that jazz. What is that? What do you think of that? What was that show? Some kind of movie where it's a George Carlin, and that was not Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. It was that one Jay and Silent Bob, and George Carlin pulls up, and they were about to see they're hitchhiking, and the guy goes, ass, grass, or gas. Nobody rides for free. And isn't that the truth, right? You always gotta pay the piper in one way or the other. Once our adoption is complete, you bet I'm going to run my mouth. Oh my God. Well, I wouldn't go that far now. You're not that far into it, are you, Wet Plants? So I didn't hear, I just caught the end of Danielle's show earlier, so I don't know what was going on there. Did you break some news? I heard her getting all excited and wondering what was going on with you, Wet Plants. But yeah, tell us a little bit about it if you want. Oh, you've been dealing with the clerks up there, clerks of courts. I don't get these clerk of courts because it's and the attorneys that I have for my husband as well. They're like, oh, if they're late in filing something, what's going to happen? Oh, they're going to slap on the wrist, and there you are, rotting in prison on a charge that is completely false, and waiting for this appeal to go through. It's just disgusting. My husband got staples in his, and I got to look up some information on that of my notes. But he got staples put in. It was beginning of June. Okay, the staples was supposed to be taken out in 1 week. Okay, so that was. Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, it's over 3 weeks now. 1, 2. What do you know about that, huh? And so we're pretty concerned trying to call down there. I figured out what hospital they took him to. They said when they take him to the hospital out of prison there, they consider him a private patient. They suggested that we get a hold of the Inspector General for the prisons over there in Florida. You know how that goes. It's just a dead end. It's going to be. It's just like would be for the kids. Oh, you're having a problem? Well, why don't you go to the Inspector General of Department of Children and Families? Where the hell is that going to get you? I mean, that's what I'm wondering. And somebody mentioned too, like if this abuse is going on with the kids, or say my husband in prison, and where they're being placed, and that they're being abused, can we just call the local police department and say, hey, this is what's going on here, even though they're in some type of facility? Well, this facility happens to be harming our loved ones. It's disgusting what's going on. No, the movie with Jay and Silent Bob. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tell you, I'm glad to get somebody in here that knows about some of these movies, I swear, because some of these ladies I talked to, I don't think they've been living under a rock. I can't tell the court anymore. They, you can't call the court. Okay, that's right. Now I remember what Danielle was saying, because I did talk to her after that. They told my lawyer I keep calling. I called twice. Once last week and asked if they redacted the audio, and once this week and asked if they release the WebEx video. So, Wet Plants, do you have to go right to the courthouse itself, or is it a different building and a court administration where they do the court media? I was just wondering, because I lucked out on that aspect of getting my court media. One lady I know that's completely honest, but it's not right there in Dixie County, because right where the kids were taken, and right the same judge that is responsible for putting my husband in prison now. I mean, they have a lot of crimes going on, but I was glad that I finally found something in that Third Circuit that was actually doing their job. It was like, what? Somebody's calling me back for once in my life, and nobody's threatening me with harassment orders or worse if I call down there. Isn't it our constitutional right to be able to call down to our leaders and the courts, just ask questions about what's going on in our cases? I think we have every right to do that. But they want to twist it around. They want to say, oh, they're harassing us. Oh, they're bothering us. What do you have a phone in your office for if it's not for people to call? That's what I'm wondering. Because I tell you what, Plants, if you didn't get a chance to look at my husband's trial, it was a travesty of a mockery. They will continue to say that throughout, since 2016, all the way to present, that my husband has been calling down there and leaving horrible messages on the judge's a voicemail. And if that happened, well, where's the evidence? There's none, because it didn't happen. There was 2 times, okay, that we had interactions where, or my husband did, by the way. And if anybody was leaving a message down there, it was with me. This guy does never get on the phone. If you know anything about men, they really are hard to get on the phone. He'll talk to his, his kids, if it was possible. Well, God forbid that's not happening. I mean, not to say just the older ones or younger ones that they took. If I continue to call, I will be charged with harassment. There you go. So this mirrors our case, okay? Because that was that's just exactly what was happening to me, okay? But I went, instead of, since the court was blocking my number, okay, blocked my number, and also at the sheriff's department down there in Dixie, my number is still blocked, okay? Still blocked. And I don't even live over there. I don't even live in that state, okay? God forbid, we were trying to get out and they're just pulling us back in, like that movie, Dr. Death. Yeah, this is really pissing me off. I'm sorry to say. You got a call from the bar yesterday? What are they saying? Okay, so you go to the horse. Okay, so and they're giving you a problem about getting these videos. So isn't there a charge and you can pay a fee and they'll just release that? Because I didn't start doing it until recently. My case is back from, 2016, 2017. I think I even had something going into 2018. No, I didn't. But I had those. What I need to do is get my Charlotte County when me and my daughter, tried to get out of that abusive placement over there in Charlotte County. But I haven't got that media, God forbid. And when you do this, guys, it only you're stirring up a hornet's nest, as they say. Because God forbid you get your God-given right to get your court media and your transcripts or whatever you want to call it. How about your case file? And it's going to be like a teeth pull. I know with Department of Children and Families, if they said if I wanted, this one report, there was a report that had to do with them raiding our home, 4 or 5 months after the kids were taken. So I had to go all the way down to Gainesville to go get this directly from them. They got to make sure it's me. Yeah, it's me. It's me wanting the information of why you are saying something happened at my home that didn't, and now all of a sudden I'm not able to see my kids. Do you think I could see this report without a big struggle or wasting all my gas? Couldn't you just send this report like certified mail to me or something like this? Man, these people, they've got a lot of nerve, guys. They've got a whole lot of nerve. Dr. Death saying, I'm going to the courthouse tomorrow and file to let the court know I'm invoking rights. All right. People are getting anxious. Everybody's getting stirred up. We were trying to think, Danielle and me been talking like, wouldn't it be a great idea that we can just all these different states. Pick a day and we take care of this, and we go down there with your affidavit or whatever you want. You want to bring them your story, whatever you want to do. Have it ready. Get down there. Boom. This is what we're doing. She's mentioning going to lower courts. I wouldn't want to do that. They would end up throwing the handcuffs on me, to tell you the truth. But I would say, why don't we go down like what goes on in these state capitals? What about those? Who's in there? Or who's in these state capitals? I don't even know about it. But I say go to the attorney general, your federal attorney general in your region, and I think mine is Michelle Spavin. You guys might want to look that up and who's your federal attorney general in your state and the county where you live, whatever. Over here in Louisiana is Parrish, and like I said, I don't see too many cases in Louisiana at all. Oh geez, and there, I told him I'm gonna be doing my show, but I'm gonna back it up for a minute. If he calls again, I think he's gonna remember that I'm doing my show now. But if he goes back, I'll throw him on live. Yeah, it's your right. You have rights. And the thing is that they're the ones not following the law. They're the ones that are breaking these their federal laws that are being broken when they're interfering with the fact that you have the you have the right to parent your children. You have the right to be able to do that. You have the right to cross-examine your accuser. And is any of that happening? I don't think so. At least not in my case, because 1 minute they're trying to say, oh, well, they took the kids for this reason, but all of a sudden one of the kids said this, and now we're gonna investigate this, and it's a constant investigation. Even before my kids were taken, they were constantly investigating us, and that's all because this false fusion exchange bulletin. All right, you guys, I guess I'm gonna bring him in here. Yep, it's true. It's true. You can hear it from the horse's mouth. They're not taking the staples out of his hip after they caused this horrible fracture. My husband's sitting there. Nobody's doing a damn thing. They're not even getting his medicines or nothing that he's been taking all his life. It's ridiculous. All right. So what's got going on? Hello.
Hello, this is a prepaid call from.
It's a long ordeal if I don't press that button at the right time. It's gonna be a problem. All right. So what's up? Yeah, and then money. Isn't it all about the money? It's costing more and more every day. Hey, gosh. Okay. Hey.
Thank you for using GTL.
Hey, I'm doing my show right now, but I've got you right in front of the TV here. So,
oh wow,
whoa,
nice.
Yeah, they got I did my AI picture, and they got it up for my background now. It's a cross between Statue of Liberty, Lady Justice, or whatever that is, and it's a more sexy version of it, the one I explained about you earlier. But she's a superhero, and she's also like the Mother Nature character. So, yeah.
Well, that's perfect for you. I just want everybody for us to know that I love you so much, and that you've been the greatest friend and lover. And I couldn't have done anything without you. You've been the greatest. We couldn't have homeschooled those kids to be doctors without you, and all our successes and our home deals. Everything's been from you. Thank you. And you're the greatest friend.
Well, Chris, and the thing is that you didn't do anything wrong, and you're sitting there torn away from your family, and it's just a sad situation because it's freedom of speech under entertainment, every which way around. As far as I understand it, Chris's appeal is not going to go any further than the first appeal because they're going to throw this out. But in the meantime, they want to do these extensions and kind of, elongate. Because they've committed all these crimes in Third Circuit. That's the problem.
Let me let you go. I love you.
All right, call me back in about a half hour, okay?
probably smash. I love you and I
All right.
appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Thank
All
you,
right.
Brenda.
They're saying hang in there. Okay. And all right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you in a little
hang in
bit.
there.
All right. Talk to me
I
and
love
call
you.
me anytime. All right. Bye-bye.
You're the
Oops, I hang up on them. See, there I do. I always do that. But I try to wait through those 5 seconds right before the top of the minute goes up because we're trying to get the biggest bang out of our buck or whatever you call it. Because it gets to be pretty expensive. I mean, you know, you got to communicate with your family, otherwise they're going to go completely out of your mind. Well, that's the thing is with our kids. I mean, these prisoners over here, even though my husband's having a hell of a fucking time, he's getting more what do you say, slack or whatever you want to call it, because he's able to pick up the phone and call me. Are your kids able to come pick up the phone and call you just whenever? No, it's probably, oh, you're going to have to schedule it. Oh, you're going to have to do it once a week. So what's happening to your kids in this other time frame where you're not allowed to communicate with them? And who are they to say, hey, you can only communicate with your kid once a week in 2 hours? Because that's what it was for me. And then it ended up, they took the visits away from Chris, and here they are taking his visits away. They bring me to a different place where they didn't record it. Okay, that was right at the Partnership for the Strong Families over there in Trenton, Florida. And then they sit there. I always have somebody sitting there taking notes. Hey, Classic Mom. How did your guys' visit go? Is there a lady there during your visit sitting there taking notes? Is that what they still do? Okay, so if they continue to go forward, and I'm you're filing for 28 USC 1446, removal from state court to federal court. You know, that sounds like a plan. Well, good. Yeah, I'll be, I wish you good fortune in that endeavor. I mean, I wish I had the motivation to do something like that. But it's just like that's why I'm almost go into like a fear stage where I've went through this for over 9 years. I've been calling people. I've been sending things out. I've been contacting everybody that I could possibly think of. I've been contacting the courts and the higher courts and this and that. But it's always a big disappointment and sometimes you're getting your hopes up that something it will flow through, and then your hopes and dreams are crashed into the reality that these guys are, like I say, some people are out for blood. These people are out for our kids. They are like vampires, though, aren't they? My son has already said he wants to come home to me and the wife at the visit. Yeah. And then do you think they're going to play that? Are they recording your tapes, Dr. Death? Because they would record ours, okay? And the kids would be saying stuff like that. They're actually crying. Why can't I come home with you? My kids are 10 and 12. I don't know how old your kids are, Dr. Death, right now, when you're having to do these visits where you feel like you're a damn lab rat, people watching you visit your child. I mean, we've done it all these years on our own. I mean, I got 3 other adult children. Now my youngest are also adults, but I have no idea where they are. And don't get me started on what they got going on in Florida with this Dragon's Eye bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it out for what it is. It's bullshit because they want to act like they're coming in there, saving 30 kids here, saving 88 kids here in Florida, and then coming up with these aggravating names. And in my opinion, where were they to begin with to allow these children to be put into these situations? Because a lot of these kids that ends up, they were fostered in foster placements and they're running away from there. And that's where they're trying to figure out where their houses are, where their homes are. These kids probably don't have a home because some of them were aged out, I imagine. No, they were saying it was like they were between 7 and 17. I don't know about those other ones. Let me see. If anybody ever looks at my YouTube, it's under Brenda Cambron, or my TikTok, I was like, I needed my kids back. But I've been posting some of the stuff that I've been seeing on this Dragon's Eye bull crap. Now let me see. I'll see if I can find it here for you. I don't know why my volume's turned down again. Here we go. Now, all right, here, I'll play this for you first, because we'll try to lighten up the mood, guys. Check this out.
This morning, because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Look at this. He's going off to his helicopter, and the people are like, they're like, what did he just say? And then the lady's repeating it. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so this is what they got going on. I wonder which one to play first. All right, here we go.
A company with adults who are aiding them, hiding them, providing them resources such as food and housing.
Detectives say she ran away from her mom's home, and the task force is concerned for her safety.
Common sense would dictate that adults who are not relatives do not take care of other people's children for nothing. They're getting something in return. So due to that, we have serious concerns that there may be exploitation occurring. A company with adults who are aiding them, hiding them, providing them resources such as food and housing.
Detectives say she ran away from her mom's home, and the task force is concerned for her safety.
Okay, so yeah, I think this was the one that had, I was taking notes on this yesterday, but I think this was the one that had the 60 kids. Now this other one, I believe it's different, was the 33. I don't know. Are these two different things? Because one of them is called the Dragon's Eye and one of them something else. Okay, so this one.
Many of the children they're looking for during this operation are in the foster care system, and many find themselves running from something or towards something, but oftentimes get into a more dangerous situation.
Just because a young person ran away or just because someone asked them to leave, it doesn't make them any less at risk.
At a command center, partner agencies are gathering information and working leads on the missing kids to then pass on to the officers in the field.
We know that when kids are missing, kids are at risk.
Dr. Catherine Gomez is the Director of Human Trafficking Intervention for the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice. She says trafficking happens in every county and every city in Florida, where kids are exploited by adults in exchange for food, clothing, or shelter.
There are kids from here, born here, raised here. There are kids being exploited right here in Florida by fellow local people.
As many of the children they're looking for during this operation are in the foster care system, and many find themselves running from something.
All right,
or towards
so
something.
it says you right there from the foster houses. What do you think of that, guys? I mean, it took me 2 days to finally bring myself to watch this because I knew it was out there. And the thing is that, think about it, Wet Plans. We when we couldn't no longer call the courthouse because they feel we're threatening them in some way or harassing them in some way, then so we're going, who's above that? The Florida Department of Law Enforcement, FDLE. And then they toss us around from one person to the other when I'm trying to let them know, hey, hello, here we are, because we've been contacting the Jacksonville AG's office over there because apparently in 2022, the county attorney that was on our criminal cases back in 2016, 2017, 2018, all this, okay, he was in prison for bribery and conspiracy, as well as a state attorney, Jeffrey Sigmeister. Y'all look that up. Third Circuit, Jeffrey Sigmeister and Mike Osteen. And just recently, as I understand it, they let these guys out. But here my husband's sitting behind bars. For what? For what? A cartoon that hurt their feelings? I'm sorry. This pisses me off, guys. Because it's not just an attack on our children. It's an attack on the parents as well. I mean, it's an attack on the family unit itself. So how do we bring this attention to the people that are going to stick their necks out and, continue to help us instead of hinder us in our quest to save our kids, to save all the kids, to stop this from happening anymore? Because it hasn't been stopping. In fact, I know, okay, so they're finding kids. Great. Absolutely great. Wonderful. That's great. But they're going to end up putting them back into the same system that was broken to begin with. How about if they contact us over here? Hello, we've been fucking shouting out for how long to say, hey, I don't know where my kids are. Do you think one of those kids might be mine? Do you think mine, one of my kids might be the ones actually grabbed up with all these illegal immigrants? Because are they putting our children with illegal immigrants to begin with? Because I think that's a possibility of what happened with my daughter with this Haitian family that she was staying with. Can you imagine somebody that's not even from this country and then they're abusing and neglecting your child? I mean, this is just sick, people. Yeah, you're telling me 60 and all praise and honor and glory to the ones that are finding these kids. Well, where are these kids? Why are they blurring out their pictures? I'd like to see these kids because maybe I know them, or maybe it's Pam's, or maybe it's Florida's moms, or maybe it's Classic Mom's kids, or whatever. Whoever else doesn't know where their kids are. Can we have a look at these kids that are being rescued? To see, they're trying to find out where their homes are. And here we are sitting here wanting to say, hey, our home is wide open and we want our family back. It's just bizarre. It's like we're living in a bizarro world, guys. I swear to God. So, all right. So I had that a little bit of news. What else we got going on? Okay, so I did a little... I went on trip. I went to see my husband. Yes, I did see this 3 staples he had in his hip that are overdue to get out. And he's keeping in pretty good spirits. He's emotional about it. It's scared when you don't know when these people have your life in their hands. It's not only affecting him, it's affecting me. It's affecting my son here that, worries about his dad. And he's trying to put in his 2 cents to this health administrator's office over there at the Bay Correctional Facility. And if anybody can figure these dudes out, let me know, because my God. My son happens to be a doctor and he's on the emergency contact list. And he wants to call and talk with the doctor who is the head of the health administration's office. And then we give him the number over the phone. The lady that works right in the office with him, like the lady under him. And then pretty soon they're telling Chris over there, well, we need you to get the number of your son and give it to us. When we already gave it to him and it's sitting there on his emergency contacts. You tell me. Yep. That's what's going on, guys. Okay, so I had a little bit of a nice drive anyways, my 8-hour drive, which went really well, I can tell you. No troubles at all on my trip. I didn't even get overly exhausted like sometimes I would. I haven't been up there for a while. Here we are. Look at that. Maybe that was some of that lightning that was coming down. And here, this is my Gulf here we are at the Gulf of America, home of the what? Let's free the American hostages in our own country. Please, God in heaven, can we have our kids back now? Gulf of America, huh? Florida, here you have it. And there, wow. See? And isn't it sad, guys? Yeah. Because well, there's a girl died close to here in the water, is what they're saying. Yeah, there was I was right close to that Destin, where that girl got swallowed up by the water. They're saying 10-year-old girl They were searching for days and didn't find anything there. So sorry guys, it's a wah kind of show that I'm getting excited about all these negative things, but we got to get it out sometime. Okay, Wetplant says I can't wait to sit down with the director of our ombudsman's office. I'm told she's super responsive. Well, that's fabulous. And a lot of people are telling me this is where to reach out when like all else is failing, right? So that would be great. What plans? How come I can't remember what state you're in? Oh, what plans? Was it you? Oh no, it's Priscilla. I got some seeds. If anybody wants some seeds, I can throw some your way. Maybe some wildflowers. Um, but I need to get with Priscilla on that. I haven't talked to her in a minute. Sorry, I will not call it the Gulf of America. That's me mocking the whole idea. It's it's my way of trying to get the views. That's what it was. Trying to get the views because if they're looking at that, then they're gonna say, "Hey, what else is she doing? What? She's talking about kids being trafficked through CPS." And so, yeah, I even changed my little symbol on my Brenda Cambron thing. Wonder if we can do that. See, I have two different ones that I did. You're not going to be able to see that. But, yeah, I wanted to do a little advertising. Like other people have their thing up there that say, oh, bringing Brenda back's coming up at these times. But is anybody back there going to do me that favor? Is put my commercials up there because I'm supposed to be on tomorrow and the next day as well. Same time, same bat channel, same bat time. That's if I don't get a call from this Tractor Supply and they say, "Hey, Brenda, come on into work." I'll be, yeah, okay, I'll be there. It's too hot for me to ship anything. We are 103 the other day. Where are you at? What plans? I can't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, Utah. Okay. Utah. I see it. I never been to Utah. I don't even know where the heck that is. But I hear it's hot everywhere. Maine. I heard it was even hot in Minnesota, and that's about the coldest place there is. Oh, look at that! She got some new flowery picture. Speaking of it, Factover Light's got a whole jungle in her yard. Welcome to the jungle. Won't you come on in? Yeah, I've been planting. That's what I was doing today, guys. Doing a little more planting of the seeds. I just want to tell you, I opened up the long envelope. Finally, I opened that. I planted some other flowers a couple days ago. Planted some cucumbers. I planted some cucumbers? Yeah, I planted those cucumbers a while ago, and those are coming up fine. The watermelons. Yeah, I bought a big watermelon with seeds in it for that purpose, so I can plant those seeds. But those watermelons will grow like crazy. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I really haven't had any luck with strawberries, or anything like onions underground. Potatoes, no, it doesn't work for me. Not in this climate, at least. It was 105 here yesterday, And where you at, Dr. Death? Sorry. Let me see. Right now, what's it saying? My temperature is 80. And look at it. It's nighttime. It's middle of the night. It's been so humid. Am I right? So humid. I mean, that's what I think. It is good for getting the seeds into the dirt now. Since of this humidity, and it keeps raining over here. It rains and then it stops and the sun comes out. I mean, you can't get any more better than that. And I got my green beans coming up on the trellis that's like this. And those green beans I planted from seed. So there you go. Peas, I don't think they're doing any good. I got one that survived. I don't know. That was probably a bad batch of seeds I had there what What else? Yeah, so it'll be exciting to see if something grows back there because I'm doing a new garden back towards where there's a little bit of shade because these things ain't gonna grow in that full sun like that. Now, I have some rosemary. I have some bee balm in the back in like my garden bed. Um, that seems to be doing fine because the bee balm seems to be shading out the strawberry plants and the rosemary, so it's not those things aren't getting too hot. And of course, I have one full bed of asparagus, which is doing really well. I got asparagus, purple asparagus, regular asparagus. So I like that. Yesterday and today, I've been cutting a little bit of the lawn at a time. I like to wait till it's about sundown and do the lawn so it's not too hot. But today it got cloudy a couple of times, and I did around back. And tomorrow I'll probably do up front if I get a chance. That's usually when summertime comes around. If I don't get on my walk every day, at least I can cut the grass about 3 times a week because I'll do one part one day, back the other day, and outside the fence the other day because there's a lot of grass, even though it doesn't seem like too much room because I'm used to having some acreage. We're right in this little suburbia here, whatever you want to call it. So I couldn't help it. I was feeling like a smartass. Oh my God, you're funny. Isn't it humid like this? It's hard to breathe. Gosh forbid. Like, I think I heard people trying to go to work on these outdoor jobs. You just can't do it. They're just going to have to take some heat days or something because so people are ending up in the hospital with heat exhaustion. I wasn't filling up to a garden this year. I just had my banana, olive, and navel orange. Oh, by the way, the lime tree I have, I'm getting a lime that's about that big. Look at it. I'm showing the wrong way. I'm trying to explain to my husband. It's about the size of a golf ball. What do you think of my shirt, guys? You like it? CPS caseworkers are making anonymous allegations on people. I'm telling you, I'm getting one report after the other. I can't keep up with it. Let me see if Fact Over Lives gave me some facts today that I might be able to go over. I've been busy, guys. I've been working my new job for a couple days, about 3 days, and tomorrow I'm gonna go back there today. Today I did have a day off, which was nice because I get caught up on straightening out my paperwork and doing the chores around the house, and it's still not done. I don't know how I could do this, make it such a mess. I'm all by myself. I got a big damn mess over here. It's a struggle with the paperwork. My son comes over here all the time. One time, I got it all neat, and then the next day he comes out, I have it laying all over the floor because that's how I get down into it. What? You can't send a message? What's happening? Let me see. What's this? Oh my God. Danielle said she passed out. See, this is what I'm just trying to say. Danielle, yes, my show is on now. And I was just literally talking about people got to be careful of this heat because they're going to be passing out of heat exhaustion. Wasn't I, guys? Now you're there to witness. Do you want to see her text? I swear to God. Oh, she passed out. Oh, maybe she just went, she took a nap. I'm sorry. I'm just like, oh my God. She probably just got tired. Now she's going to type in something else. Come on in, Danielle. Come on in, Danielle. Let's go. Oh boy, that's hilarious. We are on fire. I can't breathe because of smoke. Not even. Are you on fire? Are there fires over there? That's crazy. Utah is that close to California? God forbid I don't know where Utah is. I've never been good at geography. Sorry, not my cup of tea. You look, I'm finally just learning like where Israel and Syria is and all that. I mean, oh my God. All right. Oh, Oh my God. See, and Daryl, which is her roommate, got a real bad sickness, and he's the one. He's the one. I'm not even gonna tell you what else she's saying on here. She's keeping cool. Let's just put it that way. And she doesn't want to wake him up because he literally had to go to the emergency room today because of that. And I wasn't even going to mention any names until she's up here messaging me. 1 week from court closing our 6-month-old case, and they came out today claiming anonymous new allegations. Give me a break. Whoa. So the stuff is hitting the fan for both wet plants and classic mom, if I'm not mistaken, because this is bull crap right going on here. That's mom. I gotta talk to you, man. We haven't you know, do we even talk? Do we talk, or I do the talking and you guys do the listening? Because I know we message back and forth, but sometimes you got to just get on the phone and have a conversation, and fuck the bullshit, because you got, or you can talk it into the phone, because I'm lazy. And then you look back at it and it's like, oh my God, I didn't mean to say that. That's why I do my husband's notes too. It's nice when the talk and text works for that, because God forbid. Yep. He still doesn't have his tablet, guys, which is another problem. I just can't believe that this is how things have been going. You have a few. That's funny, guys. You guys, you're cracking me up. So, I don't know. Where's everybody else? I haven't seen Tammy. Where's Priscilla? Where's my friend, Forjon? I can't even know how to say his name. Very cool, nice couple. Him and Emily have a couple little babies, and they literally took the baby right from her mom that was nursing the baby. Can you believe this? Whatever they did, I'd like to know, because they got their kids back. So, and believe me, they were putting up a fight just like you guys are. So, I don't know what is the reason why it works for some and not others. We got to get the advice of these people, right? That have the grips on their kids here. You gotta listen to me. I didn't know a damn thing when I fell into it, though. I had no idea. I told you, LOL, Utah is above the New Mexico, next to Nevada and Arizona, below Idaho. Oh my God, she's really giving this in detail now. Okay, next to Colorado. Okay, there you go. Southwest corner makes the famous Four Corners. All right, well, you know what? I was living in the Arrowhead region up in Minnesota. You know where that is? That was fun. That was a good, nice place to be. If you like it cold, and you like summers that are tolerable, but anymore, that doesn't even matter. You can be living in Maine or Minnesota. You're still going to be baking. Call me tomorrow if you don't get called into work. I actually am going to work tomorrow, but it will be like till 4 my time, which is classic mom, you're in Georgia. That would be 5 your time. So I'll talk to you when I get done from there tomorrow. That sounds cool. Yeah, it's an exciting job, and I'm able to help some other people because they have free over-the-counter stuff, Band-Aids, boom, 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 this and that. I got all kinds of vitamins. Geez Louise, all the people that helped me out in the past, I'm getting some extras for them. Of course, I'm checking it out with the boss, and they're saying that's okay because you can get 3 items daily. And a lot of people that are coming in, I don't think they realize that. I'm going to start putting it out there. Hey guys, you're coming in to fill a prescription. You better look up here. There's a sign that says, hey, you can get 3 of these items. I mean, what do you need? You need some milk and magnesia. You need some eye drops. I mean, we got it. We got you covered. But that's exciting because I was trying to bring some vitamins into my husband. Of course, that didn't fly, because why wasn't he able to buy it on commissary or something like that? I mean, they're not giving them nutritious meals. So you think they might even be able to provide some vitamins? I don't understand why they got to feed them like the way they do. Does anybody else got a clue as why this is a living torture hell in prison, especially for people that didn't even do anything wrong? Oh yeah. Well, we had Minnesota. We the Arrowhead region is over there by the Boundary Waters, and we when my oldest two were young, I think I might have been pregnant with my third. No, not yet. We took our family cat with us, and we canoed out the Boundary Waters for like a week. We canoed into Canada. And that was some adventure. You'd stop at these islands and set up your tent. We bought a cooler full of like frozen chicken, and we brought granola, all kinds of stuff. And we did it, man. We lasted out there for a little while. That was fun. It was always fun. We was rushing because it started raining as we're canoeing. We're rushing to shore. Say, well, let's go set up camp. We got to start a fire before this rain. And yeah, I swear to gosh, we love to make a fire, and we've done it during rainstorms, during snowstorms, whatever. Nothing stops us from making a fire when we want to, or should I say, nothing stops Chris from making a fire, because this dude. If he wants a fire, he's bound and determined that fire will be made. He's like a survivor over here with the fires. I got them back when he was 7 months old. Oh, cool. Okay, so how many kids do you have altogether? What plants? We are an experiment. I didn't eat for 4 days. Then when they arrested me and my husband, Alex Jones, we definitely got to talk, girl. Do you know that Alex Jones? I think he got a lot of bad rap. Chris used to do similar stuff with Alex Jones in the show, and using some of them ideas, and now Alex Jones kind of turn around. Seems like he's grabbing up some of the stuff that we've provided to him. But I mean, poor Alex Jones. I mean, geez. And he was right about so many things too. But like, where did that get him? Got him a lawsuit and everything else. Yeah, that's too bad, because my husband was an advisor on these mass shootings that are going on across the country, especially in the schools. It was close to his heart because the first one that we were aware of was the Jonesboro, Arkansas. And that's when we were living in Minnesota when that happened. Yeah. They didn't want to take our advice, though. And look at where the country ended up. God forbid we try to help. And they'll try to stop us. They're going to try to stop us when we're trying to make America great again. When I was a kid, I used to do impression of President Nixon. Nixon was president when I was probably about 10 years old or so. I am not a crook. Get out of town. Okay, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. Oh my God. Yeah, he called. He got a little emotional there too. I told you he's a very emotional person. It sucks. It sucks where like they put him from one situation at that prison into a worse situation after he was injured. So it makes no sense at all. And a lot of the people they're hiring don't even know what they're doing. They honestly don't know their job, okay? All they can think about is they're going to pick up a check, really. Go ask somebody else, right? Go ask somebody else. Oh, you got to ask this person. And that's just what they'll do on these phone calls. Am I right? What plans? Oh, call this person, call this person. And then it ends up, you finally get a hold of them and they say, oh, well, if you call here again, I'm going to threaten you with a harassment order or worse. And then your husband ends up like a month later in prison. So is that the worst that you were talking about? God. There's your Florida Department of Law Enforcement hard at work, and now they're saving kids. What about mine? Can you save mine? Is that too much to ask, or can you just at least let me know that they're alive and breathing? So that we don't have to live this torturous hell for the rest of our life. Am I right or wrong? Come on, Trump. That's the thing. It really irks me is that. Chris was trying to get in as a national advisor on national security through Bush administration, all of Obama's administration, all that. I really do. Like, I've got some of his work, guys. Oh, I swear to God. If they would have listened to his peace plan for Israel back in, when was that? That was... let's see, what was Sage born? It was around probably 2002, something like that. But there you go. And same thing with that. What happened in New York with the Twin Towers? I mean, it's a sad situation that they want you in your tracks. Trying to just make things a better place. All right. There's like peace, love, and what else is there? I wasn't looking for a fight, but I got one. You're telling me? All right, guys. Hope you all have a good one. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, that means I'm working, which is also a good thing. And then we'll maybe try to rearrange the schedule if I'm going to start working. So I gotta pay my bills, guys. What about you? All right. This is Brenda Cambron, and I want my family back. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for joining.